unreal? So what's unreal is JD Vance went and took his behind on the View. That
Hey, hey,
was unreal.
kudos to him for
Bro,
going to the wolf
why?
den.
Right,
He
he
went
went into the
into.
abyss.
He said Black history is not erased from public spaces. So let's hear more about it.
From a poor community.
Sure.
You know how hard it has been for people.
She said that you grew up from a poor community. When he got in there, he told them, just to set the scene for y'all when you start talking about issues. He says from a small town in Ohio that was a steel mill town, that when the jobs left and a lot of people became poor, and his grandfather was somebody who worked in those and he was directly affected. So that's where she's going with that as far as connecting.
You talking about Astor Bueller?
No, it's called like Middleton. I think he said
Oh, Middleton. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Black and mild country.
Two things. You talk a lot about your Catholic faith, but the Catholic faith says we take in immigrants. We take in people who don't have or who are having a hard time. How do you justify both things?
So let me say first a couple things, Whoopi. So number one, the book is actually way less political than you might think if you were just watching this, because obviously we're getting into the issues of the day.
Right.
95% of the book is really not about politics. I kind of have to write about politics because I'm the vice president, but I want to answer your question.
Right.
So fundamentally, if you think about what is immigration enforcement, immigration is law enforcement. It's somebody who has broken a law. A law enforcement officer has to show up and enforce that law.
Mm-hmm.
Now, inherently, sometimes that process is not always going to be pretty if you capture a video clip of it, in the same way that if you arrest somebody for committing a violent or a nonviolent crime, sometimes it's not always pretty. What I'm saying is the Catholic faith is actually I think it strikes the right balance here. It says the Christian faith, I think this is true of Protestants and Catholics, that you can have borders.
Yeah.
You're allowed to enforce your borders. That means the law enforcement piece of it. But you also have to take certain precautions and certain care, okay? And again, your argument is fundamentally, Whoopi, you're saying that we don't strike the right balance. I disagree with you about how we apply that, but nobody hopefully is saying we're not allowed to have a border.
No,
what
sure.
I'm saying is that in order for us to actually enforce the law, you can't set a standard that says you're not allowed to deport anyone unless they've committed a violent crime. You've got to enforce the law equally and justly.
Let me do my follow-up.
You don't have to raise your hand,
Let me do my follow-up.
I know where this about to go. Drop some drip in the comments.
Yeah,
Just hit play.
Okay.
Like I'm not a fan of either side in this case, but I just the venue is already what's throwing me off. Number one, like the View in politics is just.
It's never been. It's been.
Yeah. It's just not a centered enough space for my taste. That's all I'm gonna say. But let's keep it moving. Let's get grooving on this.
All right, I'm gonna let the rest of this play out. I'm gonna go get me something to drink, y'all.
I do.
Because you were talking about people. What did Black people do to this administration that has allowed it to really stigmatize folks of color? And you know how hard it is. You have folks of color in your family.
Sure.
So when you see, things, the Emmett Till stuff coming down, or them doing all kinds of removal of information of Black heroes, how does that sit with you?
Well, what exactly are you talking about, Whoopi? Because you just
I know
Emmett Till was
Emmett Till was the
kid. No, I want to know what she's.
You don't know what I'm talking
to your
about.
actual point.
So in a lot of the museums, there's so many. Where they're taking down the actual history that happened in this country. Slavery happened. All kinds of stuff happened, and it seems that it has been very easy for this administration to remove that, and also to denigrate Black folks who have worked their behinds off to get this American dream. How do you? I mean, you know better.
So Sonny, that was actually a very helpful intervention, because I think the story you're talking about is where allegedly the administration is holding back the appointments of people based on skin color. I've
talking
seen the
about a
story.
host of things.
He said
Hold
alleged.
on. So hold on. Before we get let Sonny hosting get on the scene. What y'all think about what Whoopi said? What's context that's been taken?
I see where she was trying to go, but she couldn't land it in a way that kept it coherent enough where he wouldn't be able to flip like he just did doing the. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Emmett Till was a kid from the from the early hundreds. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Here's my thing. She couldn't shut the hell up long enough to let him talk himself into the shit. She couldn't just. That's my feedback. She cut him off so early in what he was saying that he was actually clarifying the part of what he was going to speak on. So you really can't even challenge, does he not know who Emmett Till is? Or did he not know what you meant about Emmett Till? Because you cut it. My feedback is this. She cut him off so soon. She didn't even let him walk into no kind of corner. She stopped it too early. Wow. Yeah, she stopped it too early. And then she got flustered because he said that. And she was just almost enraged. How dare you not know him? Girl.
Because people don't speak in pictures. Some people, they have visualization when they speak. And so sometimes it doesn't come clearly across to others because you have pictures that you are speaking. Some people think in pictures.
That man was on a debate team for a top tier school.
I'm not saying it wasn't
not
him.
For him. I'm talking about her. For her, he's going to clarify because of he's a trained speaker.
Orator, yeah.
He's trained, top tier. Y'all, we ain't gonna take that away from JD. JD has been trained by the best of the best to speak.
He is a Toastmaster, if you will.
You over here cutting him off is crazy work. Let him say his thoughts and then come into that. And so I'll be quiet after this. What they've clipped, just so people have context, what they clipped is he doesn't know who Emmett Till is. No. We don't know that because she talked too damn soon. My feedback is this. Take a second. When you feel emotional, y'all, my eyes quiet. When you feel emotional, and I've had to learn this just even being on a live stream. Take a second. I know, right? Y'all should have hit that day. Take a second, breathe, count to 3, and then replay what they said and think for a second. She ain't do none of that. She just, how dare you not know about my Black history? Girl, chill.
She never does. That's the problem.
So that's my feedback on that, y'all. If y'all are talking, you try to make a point, let them walk into it. That's my feedback. I'm gonna be quiet. And then I'm gonna keep playing.
I'm just saying, that whole table is paid millions of dollars to speak emotionally and anally without any type of real any tangible information that could be looked into or shown and proved. It's all emotion at that table. That's why I don't even understand why, I applaud JD Vance for going there, but it's why am I about to go to my baby mama house with my new girlfriend? That's just how I look at it. You already lost because logic have left the room before you even stepped in it. It's going to be all emotion based. I don't even know, y'all land the plane. Did it take off?
Yeah.
Did it even take off? Because all she said was, you know what I mean. You're married to a woman of color. Bitch, we rich. What are you talking about?
Right.
I don't identify. You don't even identify with what
identify as about. Green now. Okay. That's where I'm at.
But deeper than that, you woke up in your gentrified neighborhood, your $1 million home. You don't even identify with the shit you talking about. So you can't land it because you don't even know how the plane fly. You don't even know what you're talking about. You just quick. This is the rest of it. let me
Before you do that, let me
Okay.
throw this in, and then I'll
Because
let
you know,
y'all
Sonny
go ahead and hit
hosted.
the button.
She's just gonna make you
my
mad. But
God.
okay,
Yeah.
you sure? She
Litigation.
gonna make you mad.
She the worst.
Late night, we here. Same time, same place. Drop the night.